Coming up this week on the Double T Insider, Texas Tech women's tennis player Caroline Stark teaches our own Caitlin Kravick on how to serve it up on the tennis court. Red Raider baseball season is underway. We caught up with the players and first-year head coach Tim Tadlock before the first pitch of the 2013 season. The skipper also sits down with us one-on-one to preview his team, the season, and much more. And Texas Tech Golf has had a new home for a few months now, but are getting to use it in a way the coaches and players are excited about. That and more coming up this week on the Double T Insider, which starts now. Let's go! The Double T Insider is brought to you by the College of Media and Communication and is entirely produced by students of the college. Welcome into a brand new edition of the Double T Insider, everyone. I'm Joshua Cook, joined by Erica Taylor, as we bring you another week of inside access into Texas Tech athletics. And this week we come to you from Dan Law Field at Rip Griffin Park, where a season that everybody's been waiting for is finally getting underway. And Erica, it's an exciting time for Red Raider baseball.
That's right. Tech fans can expect to see a lot of new faces around the diamond this season. There'll be 26 new Red Raiders in uniform, plus Tim Tadlock makes his head coaching debut for the Red Raiders. Now, here's a preview of the baseball season for 2013.
The last time Tim Tadlock walked on the baseball field as a head coach was back in 2005. He coached at a junior college for Grayson County over an 8-year period before taking an assistant coaching position at Oklahoma University. Now, 8 years later at the helm of Red Raider baseball, he's leading a pack of fresh new talent and seasoned returners. And even though positions and levels have changed throughout Coach Tadlock's career, the game of baseball has remained the same.
The bases are still 90 feet, pitcher's mound 60 feet 6 inches, and really the beauty of baseball is no matter what I say to put pressure on our guys, tooting their own horn or whatever I say, that plate doesn't change.
Every coach wants to win, but there's a difference in how you approach it. And, I think Tadlock's way of approaching it is just do what's right every day and try to win in everything you do. And that kind of puts it into our minds that no matter what we're doing, whether it's going to class, going in the weight room, or performing on the field, we're trying to win in everything we do.
Outfielder Brennan Moore, along with just 2 other teammates, holds senior status on Tech's baseball club. And with 26 new members to the roster, the trio is looking to pave the way for the young Red Raiders to follow.
It's been cool this year having so many young guys and knowing that you play a crucial role in how the precedent, I guess, is set from now on. With the new coaches and the program being run differently now, it's we get to be the foundation of how things are in the future. So it's been a cool experience.
Despite a few jitters, freshman pitcher Matt Custrid is ready to face the new season on the collegiate level.
There's always that little nervousness around, but it's all about the game. I love the game. I love baseball. I love being out there, just pitching, just having a great time, having fun. I'm really excited about our competitiveness. I think we're going to go out there, we're going to battle, we're going to push our way through, and at the end we're going to lift our head up and we're going to see just how far we can go.
The new bunch adds a lot of competition to the playing field, but it all works out in making the Red Raiders a better baseball team.
Competition's almost the healthiest thing to winning, because it keeps guys on edge and it gives guys a purpose showing up to the field every day.
You're trying to look at each guy on your roster each and every day and trying to see how that guy can grow each day and get better, whether that's in the classroom, whether that's in the weight room, whether that's on the baseball field. And through that process, you should get a product that's very competitive on the field.
Reporting for the Double T Insider, I'm Erica Taylor.
After the break, Double T Insider goes one-on-one with baseball head coach Tim Tadlock in our Coach's Corner. But first, here's the Texas Tech Trivia Question of the Week.
Here's your Texas Tech Trivia Question of the Week. With the Lady Raiders' victory against TCU on February 9th, Texas Tech registered its 8th win in Big 12 Conference play this season, which marks the most for the Lady Raiders in a single year since which season? A. 2006-2007, B. 2008-2009, C. 2009-2010, or D. 2010-2011? The answer to that question is coming up later in the Double T Insider.
Texas Tech is on the rise. Now a national research university, a growing campus steeped in tradition. 7 straight semesters of record enrollment. Wind research that's unrivaled in the world. The best trained and educated students for today's jobs. And to all this, we have just one thing to say with pride: guns up.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. There is yet another brand new facility here at Texas Tech. The Cash Family Team Facility is home to both men's and women's golf, and we took a look inside.
The Rawls course at Texas Tech University was already ranked as one of the top college golf courses in the nation, but with the addition of the Cash Family Team Facility, a new allure has been added to the course.
It's amazing. I'm so happy every day I come out here. It's just like, you know, before we had our golf clubs in the car, but now we have the nice locker room and we can put everything there. You can spend more time out here.
You know, the golf course has always been incredible, but now to bring players in here and have them see the locker room and the clubhouse, it just adds so much more to it.
The new $3.7 million clubhouse has made the Texas Tech golf program, as Chancellor Kent Hance says, second to none. Lady Raider golf coach JoJo Robertson sees the new facility as a place for players to prepare for upcoming tournaments, but also to interact with each other on a personal level.
It's great. I mean, obviously this locker room is awesome, and our players have enjoyed it so much this year. It's so nice for them to have a place to come before and stay after practice and just hang out and spend time with each other. They come in here and study a little bit or watch TV.
Not only does the facility benefit current players, but with recruits looking at every aspect of a school's golf program, this new clubhouse also aids the coaches in recruiting future players for both men's and women's golf.
It helps a lot because it looks great. Like, it looks really nice when you're driving through the parking and when you see it, and I mean, everything is brand new. We are the first one there here, so of course, it helps a lot. It looks super nice.
Just the few months it's been open, we've already been able to sign 3 players, so I think that says a lot of how impressive it is.
The Cash Family Team Facility is already making an impact on the course and will continue to help the Red Raiders succeed in the future. Reporting for the Double T Insider, I'm Regine Clyatt.
With baseball season finally underway, Double T Insider takes a closer look at what's in store for this season in Red Raider baseball. Joshua Cook goes one-on-one with head coach Tim Tadlock inside our coach's corner.
Welcome into the Coach's Corner. Joshua Cook joined by Texas Tech baseball head coach Tim Tadlock. Will coach this weekend starting off the season finally. How excited are you? The anticipation building up to this season?
I think our whole club's excited. I think we're all ready to get going. We've spent the whole fall preparing. We've spent this winter preparing, and what little of this semester we've practiced, you know, since mid-January, we're all really excited to get going. We're excited. The fans are excited, and the alumni base, and just anybody that's ready to come to the ballpark.
This is not your first head coaching stint, but first on the Division I level, you've been successful in the junior college level, winning 2 national championships. What does that experience help when it comes to being a head coach at the Division I level?
I think it helps a whole bunch from a standpoint of home plate to first base still 90 feet, and it's still 60 feet 6 inches to the mound, and the plate's still, you know, it's still in the same place. So I mean, the game doesn't change a whole lot. The players change, the competition changes, but the game will tell you kind of what you need to do as you go, and everything we've ever done, it's been about trusting our team and about them going out playing.
How much does it help when you bring so many junior college players up to this level when they know you've coached on the junior college level to bring them up here?
It helps if they play good, Josh. I mean, if they don't play good, it doesn't help one bit.
Now, with the season coming up, who are you most excited to see on the field out of this group that you've been around for the last few months?
It would be really wrong for me to say one name. It'd be probably wrong for me to say 5 or 6 names. We're excited about 35 guys on a roster. We're expecting every one of them to be ready to compete every day, and we're excited about everybody. I mean, we'd like to play all of them. And score enough runs, you get to.
Speak about your coaching staff and what they bring here to Texas Tech.
Well, we could be here a while. I mean, Coach Hayward brings a guy and he's kind of been there and done that as far as the pitching deal. J. Bob Thomas is our catching guy. He's our recruiting coordinator. Brings a really a lot of experience from a game calling standpoint. I mean, he squatted behind the plate a whole bunch. Was taught by a guy that caught in the big leagues for 12 years by the name of Bill Fahey. Coached third base for Roger Craig for a while, so he's kind of been around some good baseball guys. Russell Raley, I mean, it's been well documented, his family's history and how well, a good baseball family and the background he comes from. You start talking about Joseph Hughes, our operations guy. I mean, he kind of keeps us all in line, no doubt about it. Am I forgetting anybody, Josh?
I think that's all.
Okay, we're good there.
When it comes to game day, what's it like for you? I know you haven't gotten to do it as a head coach on Division I level yet, but do you get butterflies every game day, or what do you go through on a game day?
They just asked me that in another interview if I get butterflies. You'd probably have to ask me right before the first pitch. Where I really get in trouble is when I start anticipating or reflecting. As long as I'm not doing that, I'm probably not going to get a whole lot of them. But you can bet there's going to be a point in the day where I think about, doing what we do, like right now. And it means something. I mean, it means a lot for us to go out, and we recognize the fans are excited. We recognize everybody that's ever played here is excited. The town of Lubbock's excited. I think the whole state of Texas is excited. And I think our team understands the responsibility to go out and play at a high level.
Speaking of the fans, how excited are you, and what should the fans expect when they come out here to Danlaw Field?
I think you'll see a bunch of guys that play the game the right way and compete. We talk all the time about competing each pitch and winning each pitch, and we're not going to be looking at the scoreboard a whole lot until the game's over. We're going to try to compete in the course of the game and try to let our actions speak for themselves.
Well, Coach, we wish you the best of luck this season and can't wait to see the baseball team out here at Danlaw Field.
Okay, appreciate it, Josh.
We're back with another segment of Don't Sweat the Technique. Double T Insider's Caitlin Kravick learns how to serve with Lady Raider tennis player Caroline Stark. Check it out.
Don't sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Kravick, and as today's part of Don't Sweat the Technique, we have Texas Tech tennis player Caroline Stark here to teach me how to serve a tennis ball today.
If you step past that line, it's a foot fault. So you automatically miss the serve. And if you step over the line before you hit the ball, it's a foot fault. So you just have to find somewhere you're comfortable on the line. And
I'll step back
you want to grip your racket, and it's called a continental grip. So right there, you try to make it
just here
with your hand, and you just put it right, just like that. Perfect.
Okay.
Does that feel comfortable?
Yeah.
It's probably a little awkward at first. Okay, and then when you toss the ball, they say if you imagine like a clock, you want to toss the ball around like 1 o'clock. So like right there.
Okay.
Like you don't want it up
And
there.
you toss it pretty high, right? Or does it matter?
Yeah, it depends on your timing.
Okay.
To start off, you want to keep your whole motion pretty simple, so you wouldn't want a big toss because it's hard to time that.
Okay.
So 1 o'clock, and if your toss is bad, just stop it. If I toss like that, I'm not going to try to hit it. I'm just going to stop it. And so, in your motion, just to keep it simple at first, is just hold it here, and as you toss, you bring your racket back. I'll hit you. You bring your racket back, and it's in this motion where you kind of sink into your knees. And then when you toss the ball up, and then you jump, and usually you want to get off the ground a little bit just to get.
Oh, really? Okay.
Over it.
Here we go.
It's a lot to remember at once, but so I'm not going to hit it. I'm not going to hit it, but it's going to looks something like, that's the position that you want to be in, and then you go up and hit it.
Okay.
I think just starting off, you're going to want to keep your toss not very high, and you're going to keep this really simple. None of the, there's a lot of garbage.
I think I'm crazy. Yeah.
Your arm.
Okay.
And snap your wrist when you hit it. And it seems weird, but it actually helps if you turn more, like this way.
Turning more?
Facing that, so you can rotate through.
Okay.
And it seems weird because you're aiming there, but you're facing over here.
Right.
The more you turn, the more you can rotate. And it's going to be hard to time at first. Once you get it, that's going to help you get more pace.
Okay.
Have a bigger serve.
Throw up and
put
pull.
this foot a little bit farther than this. Your left leg should be a little bit behind your right.
Oh, okay.
I'm at your right.
This one?
that way.
Okay.
Yeah, approach it.
Okay.
So just do the motion. Just toss the ball and then stop when you get into your. Yeah.
I like that.
It just takes a while to get used to doing that at the same time.
Right. Okay.
Do
we want to try?
You just try it.
Okay. Gotta have a little bit of direction.
Kind of like lean forward before you. Yeah, and then you can just really hit this right here. You want to feel that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's better. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, ace.
That was good. That's good. I'm Caitlin Kravik, and this is Caroline Stark, and that was this week's Don't Sweat the Technique. On the other side of the break, a Red Raider will try to answer 10 questions in under 60 seconds. But first, see which answer gets eliminated in our Texas Tech Trivia Question of the Week.
It is now time to take away one of the answers to the Texas Tech Trivia Question. Earlier we asked, with the Lady Raiders' victory against TCU on February 9th, Texas Tech registered its 8th win in Big 12 Conference play this season, which marks the most for the Lady Raiders in a single year since which season? The options were A, 2009 to 2010, B, 2010 to 2011, C, 2008 2009, or D, 2006 to 2007. The answer that is not correct is D, 2006 to 2007. The answer to the Texas Tech Trivia Question of the Week is coming up later in the Double T Insider. Don't go anywhere.
Texas Tech is on the rise. Now a national research university, a growing campus steeped in tradition. 7 straight semesters of record enrollment. Wind research that's unrivaled in the world. The best trained and educated students for today's jobs. And to all this, we have just one thing to say. With pride, guns up.
Welcome back to the Double T Insider. We go on the clock with Red Raider Baseball.
Double T Insider here, and we are on the clock with Brennan Moore, a game where I give Brennan 10 scenarios and he has to answer them to the best of his ability, all in 60 seconds. All right, Brennan, are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, 60 seconds on the clock, please. If I had to eat the same food for the rest of my life, it would be?
Steak and potatoes.
The first thing on my mind on a Monday morning is?
Why do I have to go to school?
A celebrity I would love to have as my Valentine is?
Jennifer Aniston.
My teammates say I am?
Crazy.
My first job was?
Mowing on a tractor on our land.
Between my cell phone, computer, and TV, I would go a whole month without?
Probably a TV.
I would donate $1 million to?
Little kids to get to play baseball.
I would give my last dollar to?
Church.
If I had superhuman powers, it would be to?
X-ray vision.
My biggest pet peeve is?
Slow people.
Time on the clock. Awesome, congratulations, you beat the clock. Thanks for playing. And we were on the clock with Brennan Moore.
All right, thank you.
All right, everyone, here's the answer to the Texas Tech Trivia Question of the Week.
It is now time for the answer to the Texas Tech Trivia Question of the Week. Earlier we asked, with the Lady Raiders' victory against TCU on February 9th, Texas Tech registered its 8th win in Big 12 Conference play this season, which marks the most for the Lady Raiders in a single year since which season? The answer is B, 2010 to 2011. In the 2010-2011 season, the Lady Raiders finished 8-8 in Big 12 Conference play and made a trip to the NCAA tournament that season as well. Be sure to tune in every week to the Double T Insider for a new Texas Tech Trivia Question of the Week.
With the show winding down, we take a look at what's ahead for Texas Tech athletics.
On Monday, Red Raider Golf will tee up for their second tournament in the 2013 season as they head to Palm Springs, California for the 3-day Prestige Tournament. The Red Raiders finished 12th in their last tournament. Then on Friday, Texas Tech will stay in Palm Springs to open up the Desert Invitational, which will run through Sunday. Red Raider Hoops are set to battle the Oklahoma Sooners on Wednesday night. They will seek redemption from their last meeting, which resulted in an 81-63 victory for the Sooners. The showdown begins at 6 p.m. inside the USA. It can also be seen on ESPNU. Lady Raider Tennis will head to Alabama on Thursday. Currently ranked number 20, Texas Tech will take on number 68 Auburn. First serve is set for 11 a.m. On Friday, the Lady Raiders face number 9 Alabama with a match time set for 5 p.m. in Tuscaloosa. Red Raider Baseball is back in action this weekend. Tech heads to Orlando, Florida for the UCF Wawa Weekend Classic. Say that 5 times fast. On Friday, Red Raiders face Troy at 11 a.m. Then on Saturday, they will battle the host UCF at 5:30 p.m. Finally, on Sunday, Tech dukes it out with UConn. First pitch is set for 10 a.m.
Texas Tech softball is back on the diamond this weekend at the Texas Shootout in San Marcos. On Friday, Red Raiders face the host Bobcats at 3:30 p.m., then the Mean Green of North Texas at 5:30 p.m. On Saturday, Tech faces former assistant coach Christy Fox's UT Arlington Mavericks. First pitch set for 1:30 p.m., then Sam Houston State at 5:30 p.m. Also this upcoming weekend, the Texas Tech track and field teams travel to Ames, Iowa for the Big 12 Indoor Championships. Competition is on Friday and Saturday. Number 27 men's tennis travels down to Louisiana this weekend. Red Raiders face number 25 LSU on Friday. First serve set for 3 p.m. in Baton Rouge, then travel to the Big Easy on Sunday to face Tulane. First serve set for 1 p.m. Finally, women's basketball is on the road on Sunday, facing Kansas with the first tip set for noon in Lawrence, and the game can be seen on Fox Sports Net.
Thanks for tuning in into this week's show of the Double T Insider. We're back next week celebrating the 20-year anniversary of the Lady Raider Basketball 1993 championship title.
Also be sure to go like us on Facebook, search for Double T Insider, and never miss another episode. For Erica Taylor, I'm Joshua Cook. Have a great week, everyone.